Hello friends, today's topic big crash in markets, complete details. I am Dr. Bharath Chandra. Purpose of the video is financial education of society. As expected and warned in our previous video, there was a huge crash in global stock markets today. Asian and European markets were heavily down and this pushed Indian markets also lower. Nifty and Sensex fell by around 2.7% each today. Global stock markets today, Hong Kong, Hang Seng minus 1.48%, Japan Nikkei minus 14.15%, South Korea Kospi minus 9.61%, Germany DAX minus 2.77%, France CAC minus 2.43%, UK FTSE minus 2.46%, US Nasdaq minus 2.43% on 2nd August, that is Friday. Japanese markets are down more than 25% from its recent high. It has fallen by a percentage in just 3 weeks. It is already in bear phase. In comparison, Indian markets are down only by 4% from recent high. There is a long way to go if it has to enter bear phase of fall of more than 20%. However, large number of individual stocks have fallen more than 10% from the recent high. The broad reason for the fall are 1. Japan has increased interest rates. Many institutional investors had borrowed at low rates in Japan and converted to US dollars and invested in various stock markets all over the world. Since Japan increased the interest rates and the Japanese yen has appreciated, investors have to not only repay the loan, and since the yen has appreciated, they are likely to make a loss on the forex conversion from USD to yen. So, global markets are falling since investors are selling stocks and returning the loan taken in Japan. So, a large number of Japanese companies are exporters. As the Japanese yen appreciates, the profits of Japanese companies will reduce significantly and hence the crash in Japanese stock markets. Today's fall was the second worst fall for Japanese markets since 1987. FIIs coming from Japan have an exposure worth about 2.1 lakh crore in the Indian stock markets, accounting for almost 3% of the total FII exposure to Indian stock markets. Japanese FIIs are the 8th largest set of foreign investors investing in the Indian stock market. Indian VIX jumped by 43% from 14 to 20 today. Nobody can be sure whether this fall will push us to bear market territory or not. For this to happen, Nifty has to fall to around 20,060. We are summarizing the history of bear markets in India between 1997 and 2022. This may give an idea of how the future may be whenever we experience a bear phase. Bear market history in India, Nifty. Number 1, March-April 1997, Nifty 50 fall minus 20.2%, number of days to bottom 27. 2. August 1997 to November 1998, minus 38.3%, number of days to bottom 481. 3. February 2000 to September 2001, Nifty 50% fall, minus 53.3%, number of days to bottom 576. 4. January 2004 to May 2004, Nifty 50 fall, minus 35.9 and number of days to bottom 129. 5. May-June 2006, Nifty 50 fall, minus 31.2%, number of days to bottom 34. January 2008 to October 2008, minus 64.6% and number of days to bottom 293. 7. March 2015 to February 2016, minus 25.1% and number of days to bottom 362. 8. January to March 2020, minus 39.6%, number of days to bottom 64, and if you take the average, it is minus 38.5%, the Nifty 50 fall, and number of days to bottom 246. Important points regarding market fall. Number 1, number of bear markets 8. Bear markets occur approximately every 3 years. 2. Average percentage fall. 38.5%. 3. Average bear market duration 246 days or 8 months. Time for bear market recovery means the number of days from market bottom to new all-time high. Bear markets take more time to recover from compared to falling. Now, bear market history in India. Nifty, March-April 1997, number of days to bottom 27, days to new all-time high 78. 2. August 1997 to November 1998, number of days to bottom 481, days to new all-time high 224. 3. February 2000 to September 2001, number of days to bottom 576, days to new all-time high 826. 4. Bear market timeline January 2004 to May 2004, number of days to bottom 129, days to new all-time high 212. 5. May-June 2006, number of days to bottom 34, days to new all-time high 138. 6. January 2008 to October 2008, number of days to bottom 293, days to new all-time high 1869. 7. March 2015 to February 2016, number of days to bottom 362, days to new all-time high 379. January to March 2020, number of days to bottom 64, days to new all-time high 230, average number of days to bottom 246, days to new all-time high 495. Important points regarding market recovery. Average number of days to recover from bottom to all-time high is equal to 495, that is 16 months. 2. So the fall is usually much quicker at an average of 8 months, but usually it takes 16 months to recover. At such a time, long-term investors who have sufficient surplus money to invest will be very happy, and people who don't have surplus will be sad to not take advantage of the opportunity. Continue SIP SEP if you are a long-term investor, and don't sell stocks in panic unless they are fundamentally weak. Just because Nifty 50 index has recovered every time in the past, it does not mean that all the individual stocks will recover too. Many stocks which fall in bear markets or bear phase of bull markets never recover and reach their previous high. It will teach many valuable lessons to less experienced investors. End of the video, here is the question. Do you think markets may fall at least till 22,570, which is 10% down from recent high? You may type yes or no. In case you are not the member of this channel, this is the time to subscribe. Press the bell icon. Send the video to all your friends. The video is good. Press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.